Hi, this is Peter Giannetti of Homepage News, and welcome to another episode of Rapid Fire with Circana. I'm joined again by Joe Derochowski, Vice President and Home Industry Advisor for market analytics company Circana. In this episode of Rapid Fire, Joe will share his forecast on the 2023 holiday season for housewares, as well as some insights to get the industry thinking early about next year's holiday. If you're ready to go, Joe, let's get started.
Let's go.
All righty. First question. What is your outlook for the home and housewares business this holiday?
Well, Peter, that depends. Are we a glass half full or glass half empty? How do we
It's up to you.
Yeah. We're forecasting in our future of home that there's going to be a 4% decline in dollars and a 7% decline in units. So we're expecting it to be a little bit down versus last year. That said, the glass half full, dollars going to be up about 17% compared to 2019. So it really is, we're going to see a little bit of a decline versus a year ago, but we still should be up overall compared to pre-pandemic. And we're seeing a similar thing as it relates to overall general merchandise. I know some of the forecasts with our early indicator that we have here is could just be down slightly, not to the same degree as home, but overall spending for general merch should be down slightly.
Well, it just goes to show the home and housewares business is a resilient business, even in more challenging times. Next question. What is unique about this holiday for home and housewares?
Well, one of the things, before getting to what's different this year, I think one of the things that we need to do consistent is everybody's going to be getting a gift. So that's good news. The difference this year, though, is a lot of it is going to be dependent upon timing and economics. So if you think about it, last year, as well as the year before, but last year, Christmas fell on a Sunday, as well as did New Year's. So a lot of people took that week off before Christmas, and so they had time. And so while historically the week before Christmas is always the highest for personal care, for housewares and kitchen electrics and things of that in home environment, it typically is the week of Black Friday, Cyber Monday. That area is the peak. Last year, actually, it was also similar personal care the week before. And so, and part of it was because we took that time off. This year, with holiday following on Monday, I don't think we're going to have that peak, that last minute peak for kitchen electrics, home environment, and housewares like we had a year ago. That's going to probably follow a more normal standard timing that we have. Granted, personal care will still do well. But what that does is I do think people then instead are going to be taking some of the week between Christmas and New Year's off. Like that might have a little bit more, or that first week of January off while the kids are still planning to go to school. So it might extend some of that shopping after the holidays in the first week of the year. That might be a little bit better than what it was a year ago, but the week before should be down. So I think one of the big changes is the timing aspect. The second is the economics. Because of this, what people are going to be doing to adjust some of their money is we are seeing in our initial holiday intention survey that we do that self-gifting is down a bit. Less experiential and intangible gifts are down a bit, although food and beverage experience and like theater and sporting events are up, but the other experiential and intangibles are down. We see a little bit more use of credit card usage and the intention to use it. So, and a few more meals at home, in part because it's cheaper at home. So there's going to be some adjustments really in the timing of when we shop. And there's also be adjustments in the economics as we spend our money there.
It just demonstrates that there's no letdown at the retail level. You have to be flexible and ready to adapt to all of that. Last question. We're still talking about 2023, of course, but we're a year away from 2024 holiday season. But are there some things the home and housewares industry should be thinking about now to get ready for next year?
Yeah, I think there's three things that we need to be thinking about. First of all, we have to remember holidays are more than just gift giving. I mean, we have the needs for Halloween. We got fall cleanup that we start to do. We have the meals for Thanksgiving and Christmas meals. We have entertaining of folks that we always do those first and second Saturdays of December. So it is gift giving, but there's so many other needs that we can meet for the consumer that is there a better way to market towards those needs? The second thing is an innovation. So because during the pandemic, there was kind of a drop off in innovation across all industries pretty much at that point, but we're looking for new products to solve, especially solving some of the sticky behaviors that have occurred during the pandemic. So I think innovation is a big thing that we're looking to launch new products in 2024. And then the last part is how we shop. Online, in-store are still very important, but we have to remember that usually at Q4, there's a little bit of an extra bump online, but there's a change in rhythm, that we also have to do. So how do we better manage that rhythm of online and in-store? Online, that Monday to Thursday behavior, in-store, that Friday, Saturday behavior. How do we start to manage that and really help the consumer meet the needs that they have? What can we do to help them and inspire them at this time?
Yeah, newness has always been one of those tricky sort of overused words, but I wrote recently that newness may never have been more important to the industry than it is heading into 2024. Yeah. Well, thanks again, Joe from Circana, for those data-backed insights. We really appreciate it. For Homepage News, I'm Peter Giannetti. We'll see you next time on Rapid Fire with Circana.